Bonfires, game nights, snowboarding, going home to peace and quiet. These are all things that I'm able to experience because I'm single. My name is Caleb Daniel, and I have the privilege of working with our junior hires at the Fallbrook campus. And no, that was not a cry for help, but I'm actually here to share with you what it looks like to be single biblically. Now, singleness is often seen as a problem, with the solution being marriage. And I felt that pressure of feeling like I have to be married at a certain age, whether it was from comparison or seeking joy or just feeling like that was the next step in my life. And so I'd pursue these things. I'd seek after these relationships, and oftentimes those relationships came before God, and even the idea of marriage came before God. But here's what the Bible has to say about singleness. In 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 7, Paul, who is single, says this: "I wish that all of you were as I am, but each of you has your own gift from God. One has this gift, another has that. One has singleness, another has marriage." Now notice that it doesn't say one is better than the other. It simply says that both are gifts from God. So as a single person, how do I use that gift of singleness for God? Well, when I think about my life and the ministries that I'm in, I'm able to spend so much more time investing into these ministries, whether it's with my students, with my life group, or with the young adults at Fallbrook. I'm able to spend so much more intentional time building relationships because I'm single. I'm able to do so much more in my life because I'm single. I don't have the commitment of a spouse or a family. I have the freedom for that. That doesn't make me a better Christian. That doesn't make the things that I'm doing in ministry better than someone who's married. It simply means that I have more time to do things for God. Now, I understand that it's not easy being single. I didn't wake up one day thinking, well, I'm content being single. I'm content in Jesus, so I can check that off my list and all is good. No, I have to remind myself that I need Jesus to walk this life. I have to rely on him. When I don't rely on him, I end up going down this rabbit hole of comparison and chasing after things that only God can satisfy me with. I end up chasing after relationships or after girls because I feel like that's what can satisfy me. But then I have to remind myself, no, only God can satisfy me. Only God can give me security. Only God can give me contentment, right? And in Galatian chapter 6, verse 9, it says this: "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Let us not become weary in doing good. Sometimes we get really tired, and I felt this. You get really tired trying to find a way out of singleness because we see singleness as this problem that needs to be solved. And it becomes tiring, but when we focus on what is good, when we trust in the timing that God has for us, we can see singleness as a gift instead of as a problem. So let me ask you this: what is the good in your life that you're able to do for the glory of God?
Thanks for joining us for this Daily Dose. We would love to be able to hear other topics you would like us to cover. Put them in the comments below. And remember, like and subscribe.